this is one of the coolest foods we offer, and already it has been massively successful. This is bone broth, and bone broth is different than just regular broth because it has the marrow of the bone. You're getting 10 grams of protein in a shelf-sustainable package that you can use as a meal, you can use it as an add-on, add great flavor, and it only takes 10 seconds to make. You're getting 24 individual packs. Now you have a choice. You can either go chicken or beef or a combo that'll give you 12 of each. I have tried both the chicken and the beef, and they are phenomenal. It is a rich, deep flavor that can't be duplicated at home. I use it personally. I've been on a diet. I'm down 22 pounds. I use this late in the afternoon to just kind of tide me over before a meal, because that's when I would find myself snacking. And we're talking about minimal calories. I think it's great, but it adds flavor to food like you have never experienced before. Hot water and a little stirring. This happens to be the chicken, and that's all you do. It takes 10 seconds for you to prepare. By the way, to get that quality of bone broth takes the folks who do it 35 hours to prepare. Danielle Lecter is our representative for bone broth. She is standing by in her own kitchen via Skype because of social distancing, but it's always great to have you with us. Welcome, good morning to you.
Hi, Dan, good morning. I'm so excited to be here with Lono Life, and that is because there's such a special story of love behind how Lono Life was created. So our founder, Paul, he created Lono Life out of necessity because his wife, Irene, had fallen ill, and he said, you know what? I want something that is not only warm and comforting, but that is delicious and nutritious. And so he created Lono Life because who wants to stand at their stove for 35 hours when they're not feeling great for that really rich in flavor, that protein dense meal that they really, really need? No one wants to do that. So at Lono Life, we do that for you. And all you have to do to be indulging in 10 grams of protein, magnesium, calcium, iron, and zinc, and so much flavor is add 8 ounces of water over 1 packet of Lono Life in chicken or beef.
So it starts off as just a great sipping broth. But when you start adding it to additional flavors by pouring it over, we did a French onion soup with the beef. It's magical. I have here, this is a buffalo chicken soup. It adds a richness to the flavor that most meals are missing. So whether you add it in, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I love to use it in my Instant Pot, that we have a chicken noodle soup there. So anything that you would normally add a stock or a broth to, you can use our Lono Life packets, and the recipe is just 1-to-1. So if you're trying to make that Instant Pot stock, whatever you're looking for, 1 packet and 1 cup of water, and you just pour it into your recipe, and it's that easy. And instead of, those stocks that we have to keep in our fridge, they don't always stay good and fresh for so long. This is going to last you 2 years. This is shelf-stable protein. It's so amazing, and all you have to do is add water.
The flavor is exceptional. Again, this is, I think, a perfect way to even start a day. If you're not a coffee drinker, but your protein is fuel. And you're getting 10 grams of protein that you don't refrigerate. This is shelf stable in your pantry or on your counter. And I've got to tell you, it's been remarkably popular. The beef is already limited. We're down to about 100 that are remaining. When this debuted back in May of last year, the beef sold out, the chicken sold out, the combo sold out. Again, it takes 35 hours to be able to get this. Bone broth is exactly as its name implies. It's taking the marrow of the bone and the flavor of either the grass-fed beef or the chicken, and it infuses it. And then to be able to create it in a powder format. Listen, most of us are old enough to remember bouillon cubes. And and they weren't great on flavor. They weren't that healthy in terms of proteins. This is 10 grams of protein prepared in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Dan, and I love that you said, if you're on any of those diets out there, this is gluten-free, this is paleo, This is 0 to 1 points on WW, which is really exciting. So, swap out that caffeine for that protein or swap out that snack for some more protein. And this is really that way to, get you through your day. And so whether you love, chicken, which we use a barn-raised chicken, or you love beef, which we use grass-fed beef, the best of the best ingredients, because how this was created with love. And every single packet is made with rosemary, sage, thyme, and black pepper. Ooh. So again, that 35-hour bone-in cooking process, we do all the delicious seasoning for you. And all you have to do, so easy, 1, 2, 3, add 8 ounces of water.
That's it.
That's exactly.
Mary, what do you think?
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Mary.
Dan, thank you for asking, because this is something that I keep stocked in our pantry at home. Those Primula tumblers that you all purchased as our Today Special Value at the end of last year, these would be great to take and enjoy out of your tumbler. At the end of the day, when you're feeling a little snacky, but you just want something to tide you over, this is a great one. But I also want to call out, too, there are periods of time in people's lives when it's not so easy to eat, but you need to get some nutrition. This is a great choice for that person. So think about picking this up for somebody in your family too.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And it's a flavor that you try it once, it'll become a part of your daily routine. We've already had over 900 that have been ordered. We don't have a lot. If you want the beef, there's 3 dozen. In the chicken, there's 200. In the combo, we've got more. We've got about 800. The combo, by the way, is what we have in our pantry right now. Danielle, it is always a pleasure to see your smiling face.
Dan.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Bye, Mary. Bye, Dan.
Bye, Danielle.
If you want more ideas on gourmet holiday, check out QVC.com.